All right, Big Lou back in the house,
What's good?
man.
What's good?
Yo, you got another hot track for us, right? What's good with
Man,
you?
we gonna get to the music, man. We gonna, feed the streets, feed the people, feed the internet, feed them motherfuckers so they can see, my range of music that, it's like when K Slade, was on Hot 97 and Shade 45, and we was just letting people hear what I could do. Even though I feel as though I don't got nothing to prove, but you know, there's always something to prove. You know what I'm saying? There's always something to prove. So, I'm still hungry. I still want to put music out there and, I'm back at it. So I want to feed this body of work, to the people that's real hip hop fans that love music, that could appreciate lyrics, appreciate dope records like back then.
Yeah, bro. Like when people listened to the diss track, they was like, dang, I didn't know Lou had bars like that. I was like, man, they sleeping. They not paying attention.
And that was light on some real shit. That was light. That was light. You know what I mean? Let that motherfucker respond. I'm gonna show you some real motherfucking bars.
Yo, I've seen you tear down ciphers and all this stuff, so I know that was like it was
Word,
real good for you, just not even really trying though. I
word,
mean, like
man.
people was fucking with it for real.
Word, that's what's up, man. I appreciate everybody that loved it, man. All the love I've been getting. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't nothing personal to Joey, you know what I'm saying? It was just truth, you know what I mean? It was just things that they had to hear, you know what I'm saying? And it was just having fun, man. It's for the culture, man. Now we want to get into the music, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I know you've been telling me let people hear what you do, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause I appreciate you too, Panda, because you always telling me, yo, we need to put some of that shit out. So, which we was gonna do anyway, you know what I mean? But what other way to, do it with somebody that I fuck with heavy? So, you know.
So what's the album called, and when you expecting for it to be out?
Well, the album is called Icons or All Cons. So, you know what I mean? And the reason I called it that is because I started seeing people that I looked up to that was icons to me personally, that was really something else when I met them, you know what I'm saying? And I started seeing it was like an epidemic, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of motherfuckers was really fake. And it was like, damn, a lot of these motherfuckers is cons. They like really ain't who they say they are. So, what I mean, that's how the title came about, all kinds or all cons. And what I mean, it's put together almost like a book, man. You know what I'm saying? Like chapters and everything. And the people gonna really enjoy it, you know what I mean? It's saying something heavy and it's saying something that needs to be heard, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, we having fun with it and people just gonna love it, man. I'm telling you. They gonna love it. It's real hip hop, you know what I mean?
So when you expecting to put it out?
At the start of 2024, top of the year, we gonna break the
So
new
we
year.
talking January or February?
January, we breaking the year. It'll be on all major platforms everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Of course, we're gonna do the promotion. You know what I mean? We're gonna, have it on the indie BET sites and shit like that for BET, Revolt and all that shit. We're gonna do some things, you know what I mean? We're gonna have it lined up where it's gonna be everywhere, getting some attention.
And what's the track that you got for us today, man?
Um, we just gonna get into something real dope, man, and it's called PS5. Everybody that know me, you know what I mean? That's how K Slay discovered me. I was always into concepts. My concepts, I don't think, you know what I mean? Ain't too many fucking with me in that concept shit, man. I dig deep, you know what I'm saying? I like creating and doing concepts. So this is one of them concept drinks, you know what I mean? It's called PS5. And we gonna take them on a journey and let them hear what PS5 is about. You know what I mean? You're gonna hear it in detail, man. So this joint is called PS5. There you go.
Life ain't a PS5. And You can play games all you want, rap music gon' be your demise.
It's the PS5.
Life ain't a PS5. There's only one controller that can keep you alive. And you can play games all you want. And you can play games all you want.
Yo,
Wait, that's
yo,
you?
yeah. Who the
Damn, that's a totally different sound from what I've heard of you so far, man.
man? I'm
The
versatile, man.
cadence and everything is different.
Yeah, I'm versatile, Panda. I'm versatile, man. I'm telling you, this is what I do.
That beat is hard.
Yeah,
Who produced it?
It's crazy, man. You know what I mean? This is V, my man V. You know what I mean? And this joint is one of them joints, man. Like, you know what I mean? That'll take you there. We got a video for this too. You know what I mean? So the video's gonna be out too. You know what I mean? I got a
When's the
lot
video
of.
coming out?
I mean, next year, throughout that whole year, you gonna see all work. I'm telling you, man. We got probably like close to 10 videos ready. You know what I mean? So it's gonna
Wow.
be all work. Hey, man, we even got a video for Panda Chop. So imagine that's how much I'm working. We even got a video for your channel. You know what I mean? You gotta
Y'all
let the
hear
people
that?
know. You gotta let the people know.
Ooh.
And you know what I mean? You already heard that work, that exclusive for Panda. That's gonna be that intro to Panda Chop News, man. I had to bless you with that, man. But that joint is crazy too. So, giving the visuals, that's important nowadays.
Right, man. Let's
Hmm.
get back to this.
Let's go.
And you can play games all you want, rap music gon' be your demise. Life ain't a PS5. There's only one controller that can keep you alive. And you can play games all you want. And you can play games all you want. Yo. It's the return of the boom bap, cause music of the day is trash. Who gets immune to that? The widows and stupidest cats that mimic these goonish sides. And labels love foolish raps and nerds that reenact the life story of a mobster. Full of love of the money, they breed imposters to be the face of their roster. Now the fuck boys really think that.
Wait.
Yeah,
No, don't do it to him.
yeah. That's that shit.
Wow. Let's run that. We got to hear that again. That was crazy.
Bring it back, man. Pay attention.
Oh my God.
Pay
Y'all
attention.
picking this up? Because if you need to listen,
Gotta
clean that
listen.
wax out of your ears because he's snapping right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Be your demise. Life ain't a PS5. There's only one controller that can keep you alive. And you can play games all you want. And you can play games all you want. Yo. It's the return of the boom bap, cause music of the day is trash. Who gets immune to that? The widows and stupidest cats that mimic these goonish sides. And labels love foolish raps and nerds that reenact the life story of a mobster. Full of love of the money, they breed imposters to be the face of their roster. Now the fuck boys really think that they some shotters. They ain't ready to die cause they ain't Big Papa. They just wanna shine.
Yo, so right there, you talking about how the labels right now, they just like have all the fake shit going on with the artists that they're investing their money in, right? Like how they picking
Exactly.
people up off of TikTok and everything, whatever is the latest trend that's
Right.
going on.
Right. It's you there. You there. You missing one key element, but you there. You right on point.
What's the key element?
Listen. Keep playing it. You gonna catch on to it. You gonna see what I'm doing. You gonna see the scheme. It's crazy.
They breed imposters to be the face of their roster. Now the fuck boys really think that they some shotters. They ain't ready to die cause they ain't Big Papa. They just wanna shine, close designer, speaker sponsor. But they don't see them gorillas in black with the choppers. Labels can't protect you from killers that move proper. And fuck music execs, rappers need to get Oscars. Shooters nowadays get surgical like they doctors. The cyberpunks do nothing but sing Frank Sinatra. That's why my hitmen stay cooking without cilantro. And watch for the ops in black that get you locked up. Life ain't a PS5. There's only one controller that can keep you alive. And you can play games all you want. Rap music gon' be your demise. Mr. PS5.
You got video games playing in the background of this?
Yeah, you hear that now? Now you hear it. That's why I said life ain't a PS5. And if you go back to the first verse, what's Hitmen? What's Cyberpunks? What's all that? That's video games. The whole rhyme consists of video games. You know what I'm saying? So I'm breaking it down in video form about these niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Dang, I didn't know you was such a video game nerd.
Yeah, man, I'm a nerd. Listen, I'm the most motherfucking thuggish ass nerd ever, nigga. I think all real motherfucking gangsters is nerds. You know what I'm saying? For
Yeah, yeah.
real, you gotta be a nerd to get away with shit.
And you can play games all you want. Rap music gon' be your demise. Mr.
PS5.
PS5. Life ain't a PS5. There's only one controller that can keep you alive. And you can play games all you want. Rap music gon' be your demise. Mr. PS5. I'm killing beats like usual. And when you from the streets, you barely speaking in musicals. But sweet niggas act like they dirtied up their cuticles. They only Call of Duty war stories in the studio. They always looking out for the ops in their computer view. But talk like they call all the shots. Niggas delusional, whatever suitable to make it in this game of lies. The jewelry, the cars, the women, a far cry. Until that Final Fantasy comes to a major bust. You should've kept it 100, now you the last of us. But since you weird niggas wanna look like gold dust, that life won't save you from wasteland wanderers. The only time you drove a stolen car was grand theft. But you a good street fighter with Rao, you and Ken. But even then you
Ooh, he hit him with the Hadouken.
Yeah. Yeah, you know about that Street Fighter shit.
Oh man, that's crazy.
Yeah,
So
man.
what made you want to do this concept of a song?
I mean, it was just I see like my kids, when they play the video games or whatever and shit like that. I used to like video games a lot too, but as I got older, I play every now and then here and there, if it's by myself or with my son, really. But um, just looking at that and seeing like, a lot of street niggas like video games, whether sport games and shit like that. But then you see motherfuckers. I don't know how it came about. It was almost like I forget because I want to put a story together. I just don't want to lie about the shit. But it was one day something reminded me of a motherfucker that came in the crib and was just worrying about a game and not money that he owed to somebody. And he was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna play this game. Fuck that nigga, fuck his money, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And niggas take life like that. You know what I'm saying? They just go about it in a way that they think life is a game, you know what I'm saying? And it's a double standard to everything, you know what I mean? Like it's just real shit in the hood, you know what I mean? Niggas love PS5, you know what I mean? But they move their ass around for that, to hustle with the games and shit like that, but don't hustle for life itself or to get cash like that. Their whole mind is a fantasy, you know what I mean? It's a game thing. I don't want to make it too difficult for you to understand, but I go deep, you know what I'm saying? I think deeper
Right,
shit,
right.
you know what I mean? And
then people will be acting like they got extra men, but we know that
exactly.
life is not like that.
Right, exactly. So I said, what better way to put it? So I put it in a format where you hear all the games in there too. You know what I mean? Until that Final Fantasy comes to a major bust. But you know what I mean? Since you where niggas want to look like gold dust, that life won't save you from wasteland. You know what I mean? They all video games.
Right, right.
So you know what I mean? I just made all the L's with, you know what I'm saying? I took my time and put it together in a form that I'm talking while I'm saying the rhyme, you know what I mean? There's really all video games in there that I'm talking. The hook is crazy, you know what I'm saying? Life ain't a PS5. There's only one controller that can keep you alive. You know what I'm saying? One controller, but they on the controller, but the controllers, there's only one controller, God, you know what I mean, that can keep you alive. God, the only one can keep you alive. But their controller is, you know what I'm saying? There's only one
This whole
controller that can
time,
keep you alive. You know what I mean? You
this
could
whole
play
time I thought you
games.
was talking about. This whole time I thought you was talking about somebody playing with a joystick.
Mm-hmm. Stop. You stupid. Yeah. Yo, this nigga stupid, man. See, this is the dumb shit, man. You need a Panda fucking comedy hour. Always fucking playing, nigga. That was gonna be your second life, being a fucking comedian. Sky, man.
Yo, but you know, I do you consider yourself to be like very like a singer or kind of like very melodic? Because like
Hell
this
no.
chorus, you got that melody to it. So like obviously you gotta have some idea.
Well, it's always like I do little harmonizing joints, you know what I'm saying? Like not too much of it, you know what I'm saying? But and some of my joints I like the old school. Where my homies? What's up, man? You know what I'm saying? When it was hip hop back then. You know what I mean? Even 50 did it, but we even did 50 did it a little too much, but that shit was the shit back then. That was the streets, you feel
Right.
me? But taking it even back, like I said, where my homies, them little chants like that, you know what I'm saying? The other joint I had got this joint called Do You Really Want to Kill Me? Or, when I'm rolling through the block, buzzing on shots.
Yeah, that one's hard.
Do you really
Yo,
want to
that's
kill
what
me? Yeah,
that track is
yeah,
crazy.
thanks, man. And I do shit
Yeah.
like that sometimes because I like harmonizing. Like, I can show you what it will be. You know what I mean? It's that slick talking shit. You know what I mean? So I did a little bit on here, like, you know what I'm saying?
So
Like in
you
the
good with doing the
PS5.
harmonies? You're not trying to hit some notes though. That's right.
Nah, nah, nah. I
You're not
ain't.
doing that the Ja Rule.
Nah, I ain't doing that shit, man. Nah,
No,
we
but
got enough of
do you
them.
have like do you have a lot of tracks like featuring like singers? Like, do you write the hooks for them and tell them
Yeah,
how like you want it
yeah,
to go?
yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Got you. Okay.
I got a lot of singers, you know what I'm saying? And I write the shit. Mostly everything comes from me. I like writing too, you know what I mean? Like I used to have a couple singers. I still got one that I deal with now, you know what I'm saying? And I write it out, you know what I'm saying? And then I'll like almost do like a reference copy of me,
Mm,
like how they should sing it or whatever, and then let them go in and rock out, you know what I mean? And I can't sing for shit, but I'll just do the reference and let them rock out, you know what I'm saying? And do it like that. But because I know how I want it, you know what I'm saying? There's certain ways that, you want things and only your ear could tell how you want to break that shit down. So, you know what I mean? That's
right,
how, I
right.
mean, I ain't the only one that do it. There's a lot of artists that do it like that too, you know what I'm saying? That write their own shit and then they want their hooks or whatever the case may be, their sub hooks, you know what I mean, or whatever they want it a certain type of way, and they'll do a reference. Well, they'll do the shit themselves and then let them hear it, and then they'll go in and do it their way.
To make it in this game of lies, the jewelry, the cars, the women, a far cry. Until that final fantasy comes to a major bust. You should have kept it 100, now you the last of us. But since you weird niggas wanna look like gold dust, that life won't save you from wasteland wanderers. The only time you drove a stolen car was grand theft. But you a good street fighter around you and Ken. But even then you couldn't imagine living in sin. Trying to swim in uncharted waters, that's suicide, my friend. Life ain't a PS5. There's only one controller that can keep you alive. And you can play games all you want. Rap music gon' be your demise. Mr. PS5. Life ain't a PS5. There's only one controller that can keep you alive. And you can play games all you want. Rap music gon' be your demise. Mr.
PS5.
PS5.
That's PS5 for
Ooh,
you.
yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, give this man his props, man. That shit was straight fire. That was crazy.
Thank you, man.
Yo, Lou, when you gonna be blessing us with that music video though? Next year?
Yeah, everything
January?
on the top of the year, I'm dropping. On New Year, I'm starting. You're gonna
This is the
see a
first
lot of shit.
single? This gonna be the first
That's
single?
that's one of the joints. That's one of the joints. But the other joint is called $1 Million Walk. That's gonna be the other single. I got like about 4 singles, man. That's gonna be out there.
All
So,
right, man. Well, you guys let us know what you think about the song, okay?
word,
Lou, he been coming through, man, blessing us with a bunch of heat, bro,
word,
like a bunch of fire. I know he gonna be coming back to bless us with some more. This shit is
word.
crazy.
Thanks,
Lou,
Panda.
you did your thing on that, bro.
Thank you.
The hook definitely is staying stuck in my head, bro. I know
Word,
as soon as I get off of this, I'm gonna be singing that
Word, I
shit.
appreciate
Yo,
you.
but I meant to tell you though. You know what the concept of that song reminds me of is you and I during our first interview we spoke about how your son was rapping, and you was telling him,
Yeah,
"Yo, don't be rapping about none of that
yeah,
crazy shit, that gang shit, all that stuff, right?"
yeah, yep.
All right, so during our first interview, right, we was talking about how your son was rapping, and you was telling him, "Don't be rapping about that shit that you don't really know about, like that gangster
Word.
shit." And then he rapped for you, and you was
Yup.
like, "This motherfucker, like rap about what I told him
Word.
not to rap about."
Yeah.
Then at the end, right, what happened? He said, "You come through, and you're like, get off the
Yup.
fucking PlayStation or
Yup.
whatever, right?"
Yup.
And he was playing Grand Theft
Yup.
Auto, right?
Grand Theft Auto. All that time, he doing all gangster shit. It was really that he was playing the game, and you know what I mean. I was supposed to come in and tell him get the hell off the game. It's late already. You know what I mean? Like
Right, yeah, that was
and what he
crazy,
was
bro.
like, I think it was like 8 or 9 years old, something like that. He was young. You know what I mean? Because he started rhyming like at 6. You know what I mean? I had him in the studio all the time. You know what I mean? So
Wow.
he wound up being a beast. He's dope right now. He real dope. But you know what I mean? He used to just come up with concepts too. You know what I mean? Because of course, being around me, you gonna learn. You know what I mean? And that's how my little one is now too. You know what I mean? The 5-year-old, that boy, my 5-year-old's a beast. Right now, you give him a book, he could read a book to you. Like he know how to read.
Wow.
5 years old. I'm talking about big words, everything. He know how to read. Like,
That's
yeah.
crazy.
So but his mom always, my wife do a good job with them. She been teaching them since young. But at the same time, if music is what they want to do or whatever, you know what I mean. I'll teach them too. You know what I mean. And stuff. So
Mhm.
you know what I mean. But I remember that San Andreas dream. That was crazy. Yeah, man.
Yo, so Lou, anything you want to say to the people before we sign
I
off?
appreciate everybody, man. Stay tuned, man. I'm gonna be showing y'all a lot more, you know what I mean, with me and Panda. We working on something together, you know what I'm saying? We gonna be, feet in the streets, be on the internet, you know what I'm saying? However it come, we gonna be feeding y'all some dope content, you know what I mean, and some dope videos soon, you know what I mean? Be on the lookout for, that introduction to the Panda Chop shit, you know what I mean? That's gonna come out too in video form. So, we working, we just working. We just trying to do this music and place our mark. That's it. Check me out too check me out too at Law City Nation. You know what I mean? That's my IG at Law City Nation. And my Facebook is the Spanish Frank White. So check me out there, man. And you'll see a lot of dope shit, a lot of dope posts and shit like that.
All right, my brother Lou.
All right.
Always a pleasure, bro. Salute. Thank you.
Same here,
Thank you so
man.
much for coming through.
Best salute, man. Love you, bro. Be safe.
All right, bro.
All right. Peace.